3.2 million years ago, in the heart of Africa, a small creature took a step that would change the world. She was not tall, not powerful, not even human as we know it today. Yet, she carried in her fragile frame the very first spark of our humanity. Her bones would remain buried beneath the earth for more than 3 million years, until one day, she was found. Scientists named her Lucy. To many, Lucy is the mother of humanity, the grandmother of us all. Her story is not just about fossils. It is about survival, adaptation, and the very roots of who we are. Today, we take a journey back in time to meet Lucy and discover why she remains one of the most important figures in the history of humankind. Our story begins in 1974. The place, Hadar, Ethiopia, a dry desert landscape in the Great Rift Valley. Here, the Earth hides secrets that go back millions of years. A team of scientists led by paleoanthropologist Donald Johanson was searching for ancient remains. The work was exhausting. Weeks of digging under the burning African sun, dust coating every inch of their skin, with little to show for it. But on the morning of November 24, 1974, everything changed. As Johanson walked along a gully, he spotted a small bone, part of an elbow. Then another. And another. Soon, the team realized they had stumbled upon something extraordinary, a partial skeleton. Over the following days, more than 40% of a single individual's skeleton was carefully uncovered. It was the most complete ancient hominid ever discovered at the time. At camp that night, as the Beatles' song "Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds" played on a recorder, the team found the perfect name for their find, Lucy. What they didn't realize yet was that Lucy would become a global icon, a tiny creature who carried within her the answers to one of humanity's greatest mysteries: where do we come from? Lucy belonged to a species now known as Australopithecus afarensis. She lived over 3 million years ago, long before our own species, Homo sapiens, appeared. She was small, about 3 feet 7 inches tall and weighing around 29 kilograms. Her arms were long, perfect for climbing trees. Her skull was tiny, with a brain only the size of a chimpanzee's. At first glance, she looked more ape than human. And yet, hidden in her bones was something revolutionary. Her pelvis and leg bones showed she walked upright. She was a biped, a creature who had taken the first great step toward humanity. This was the real significance of Lucy. She proved that walking on 2 legs came millions of years before big brains. In her, we saw that the journey of humankind began not with intelligence, but with movement. Standing upright freed her hands. She could carry food, hold a child, or even throw a stone to scare a predator. Walking changed everything. And Lucy was living proof of that transformation. To understand Lucy, we must step into her world. 3 million years ago, East Africa looked very different from today. Vast grasslands stretched out, dotted with acacia trees. Rivers and lakes gave life to herds of antelope and gazelle. But with beauty came danger. Predators ruled the land. Lions, saber-toothed cats, giant hyenas, and crocodiles lurked at every turn. Lucy and her kind were vulnerable. They had no weapons, no fire, and no language. Survival depended on sharp eyes, quick feet, and cooperation. Lucy's diet was simple: fruits, seeds, nuts, roots, and the occasional insect or small animal. She foraged in groups, constantly scanning for danger. At night, her group would climb into trees for safety, sleeping among the branches to avoid prowling predators. Her upright posture gave her an advantage. She could see above tall grasses. She could carry food in her arms. And she could travel longer distances more efficiently than her 4-legged cousins. Lucy's world was dangerous, but it was also the training ground where humanity itself was forged. Lucy's bones told scientists more than anyone expected. Her knee joint revealed she locked her legs when standing, just like humans. Her pelvis was wide and shaped for upright walking. Her spine curved gently, balancing her weight as she moved. And yet, her long arms and curved fingers showed she still climbed trees with ease. Lucy lived in 2 worlds, the trees and the ground. She was not fully human, but not fully ape either. She was the bridge in between. Her skull revealed more secrets. Her brain was only about 400 cubic centimeters, barely a third the size of ours. Intelligence, it seemed, was still millions of years away. But her teeth showed she was adapting to a diverse diet, hinting at flexibility and resilience. Before Lucy, many scientists believed big brains came first. They thought intelligence led to walking. But Lucy flipped the story. She proved it was the other way around: first came walking, then came brains. Her discovery rewrote the textbooks of human evolution. Lucy is more than just a fossil. She is a reminder that evolution is not a straight line. It is a story of trial and error, adaptation and survival. Through Lucy, we learned that our ancestors were experimenting with upright walking long before they developed advanced tools, language, or culture. It showed us that movement, the simple act of walking, was the foundation of everything else to come. Without bipedalism, our hands would not have been free to create tools. Without tools, we would not have hunted, built shelters, or shaped our environment. Without walking, we would not have become explorers, travelers, and builders of civilizations. In Lucy, we see the very first step that set all of this in motion. Today, Lucy rests in the National Museum of Ethiopia, in Addis Ababa. Her real bones are carefully preserved, but replicas of her skeleton are displayed in museums around the world. Millions of people have gazed upon her, imagining what life was like in her time. To Ethiopians, Lucy is a national treasure. To scientists, she is one of the greatest discoveries of the 20th century. To humanity, she is a grandmother, the link that connects us to a distant past. Her discovery inspired generations of researchers. Every new fossil found since has been compared to Lucy, as scientists continue piecing together the puzzle of human origins. Lucy reminds us that history is not just about kings and empires. It is about survival, resilience, and the ordinary creatures who shaped our extraordinary journey. Lucy may have been small, fragile, and long forgotten beneath the earth. But in her bones, she carried the future of humanity. She walked upright, took her place in history, and passed the torch forward. 3 million years later, we still walk in her footsteps. Lucy, the mother of humanity. Today, Lucy rests not only in Ethiopia, but in the hearts of people across the world. Her fragile bones inspire millions who visit museums to see her story. Microphone technology now allows us to see Lucy in ways her discoverers never imagined, through digital scans, holograms, and reconstructions that bring her back to life. Microphone standing beside a modern woman, Lucy reminds us, we are different in time, yet one in origin. Microphone, every child who walks today carries Lucy's gift, the gift of upright steps toward the future. Microphone, if Lucy could sit among us, she would see how far her descendants have come, from small bands in the savannah to bustling cities and families filled with hope. Microphone, her shadow still lives in us. Each face, each journey, carries a spark that began with Lucy. Microphone, from her ancient handprints to our fingerprints on glass, the story of humanity is written in connection. Microphone, even in the chaos of our modern world, Lucy walks beside us, unseen but never forgotten. Microphone, in classrooms across the globe, children learn her name, Lucy, the mother of humanity, keeping her memory alive for generations yet to come. Microphone, artists paint her, sculptors shape her, storytellers keep her alive. Lucy has become more than a fossil, she is culture, she is history. Microphone, from the African savannah to modern skylines, Lucy's journey is our journey. She connects the wild past to the cities of today. Microphone, and as we run into the future, Lucy runs with us, her spirit forever part of the human story.